Say they found the body of a 4-year-old boy who was reported missing on New Year's Eve day. That's December 31st. Let's get right to NBC News correspondent George Solis. George, this was an urgent days-long search. Now, with a tragic ending, what more should we know?
Yeah, Zinkley, it really is just one of those stories that gets you and rips you to your core here. The sheriff of this county briefing the press a little bit ago with this really tragic update, thanking the volunteers first for their countless hours out there in all sorts of conditions trying to search for 4-year-old Jonathan Boley. As you mentioned, he was reported missing Wednesday by his father. You see the volunteers there searching some of that terrain. Let's get right to what the sheriff said just moments ago.
Like so many of you across our community, we're devastated, and we're devastated by this news. Jonathan was an adventurous boy, and he loved the outdoors. I ask you to be respectful to the family. You know, this is going to be a very hard time. It's going to be a very hard time for our community.
Yeah, Zinkley, and this announcement from the sheriff here, Nick Smith, comes only hours after he addressed the media earlier this morning, telling people to leave no stone unturned, to look at their property, to look at ring cameras, tree stands, anything in the hopes of finding this young boy. He had mentioned that he had been traveling with his dog, his Labrador mix, Bucks. There was a big hope that they would still be together, and tragically, Zinkley, the sheriff announcing that they did find that dog, Buck. He was still with Jonathan when they found him. Zinkley.
Just devastating, George. And briefly, I know we reported earlier that the boy's father was facing charges for a separate incident. What did authorities say about that?
Yeah, the sheriff not getting into too much detail about this, but NBC News obtained court documents. The father was initially taken into custody for explosives that were found at the home. Those charges were later amended because authorities say they found basically drug-making material, drugs, at the home as well. And so he was also charged with child endangerment for exposing his children to meth. But there's obviously a lot more to that part of the investigation. Right now, the sheriff focusing on this particular tragic update.